What is your American dream?
My American dream is we all get along and love each other.
My American dream is for my grandchildren to have all the opportunity that they should have, fulfill their own dreams, and be fully American citizens.
My American dream is peace, humanity, and justice for all.
My American dream is for people of all faiths, colors, religions to come together and to rebuild a system so that it works for everyone.
We'll all come together and become the democracy that we really are, and the strong, caring people that we are.
My American dream is no poverty, that young black men shouldn't get shot.
My American dream is that we can be a wonderful, colorful, diverse America, that we just all love each other and accept each other as we are.
My American dream is that every single American, every single person on earth is treated with the same respect and dignity afforded to everybody. Every single human on this planet should be treated with love and compassion.
We continue to aspire to what I think we can be as a country, which is what the Statue of Liberty says we are. It's just a welcoming country that's a democracy.
My American dream is a nation of immigrants that loves each other without any barriers of color, race, or class.
Everyone has a right to the American dream.
Groundhog Sam!
Yummy. Yum, yum.
Oh! Hello, everybody! Groundhog Sam here! I'm just outside fixing up the lawns. Did you miss yesterday's episode of Brad Show Live? Well, if you did, you missed Rodney Smith Jr. He's from Bermuda originally, and he just graduated with a master's in social work from Alabama A&M University in Huntsville. Rodney started a huge community service event called Raising Men Lawn Care Service. And even though I'm not a man, I'm just a groundhog, he said that anybody could join. He does this amazing program, 50 lawns in 50 states, and he travels all over the country getting kids to help people who are elderly, disabled, or veterans, or single moms, or dads to take care of their lawns. And I was very inspired and decided I wanted to be a part of the event. So Groundhog Sam is part of the 50 States, 50 Lawns program. Problem is, they don't have lawnmowers my size. However, I'm a groundhog. I eat grass, so it's perfect for me. And it fills up my tummy at the same time. I help people, and I get to eat. It's perfect. Ha 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 ha. But I gotta tell ya, it's hot out here today. But Brad told me I'm not allowed to bathe in the kitchen sink in the office anymore. Oh, what am I gonna do? Oh well. All right, I'm going back to the office now. It's like 100 degrees. I'm so hot. I can't swim in the kitchen sink. What is this? Oh my God! This is Groundhog Sam Paradise! What's on today's show, everybody? Well, you'll just have to watch and see. Time for me to take a dip. See y'all later. Woohoo!
I don't even know where they found that.
Right.
I think that's actually City Hall Park across the street.
Yeah, it's across the street.
That is City Hall Park across the street. Welcome, everybody. And Tamika, you are right. We do have to start on time. All we can say is, so sorry. So sorry. Welcome, Belgium Kim. Welcome, Yonathan and Yo-Yo.
What's up?
What's up, both of you?
Nada.
Nada.
Yeah.
You have nothing to add to the show today.
Absolutely.
So I'm asking, what's up?
What's
You're
up?
supposed to come up and say something. You know, let me tell you what.
man.
Let me
It's
tell you what's
hot.
you're not supposed to say nothing.
Well,
Okay, the worst answer you could have said is no, nothing.
hey, it's a great day to answer some immigration questions.
There you go.
Look at that.
There you go. Now you're earning your money.
See, but now it's disingenuous.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel real.
What's up, Yonathan? Nothing. Back to you, Brad. Let's try with Belgium Kim. Belgium Kim, how are you today?
I'm doing great. I'm fired up, Brad. I'm fired up.
Why are we screaming so much?
I don't know.
What's going on?
I'm compensating
we do have to say welcome to the squad, and Tamika did call us out for starting late, so we do apologize. Carol Anderson, the Tiger, how you doing? Denisha Castillo, Dion Watson, I said Denisha Castillo, Dawn Bryant, Willie Williams, saying hello. Abigail Taylor saying, I'm here. Tamika Nelson, much, much better, Willie. I took the Theraflu, thank God. Tamika's feeling a little better. Maybe that's why she's a little grouchy and calling me out for starting a little late. You know, we always start late, but she never calls me out for it, except today. I was like, damn, when Tamika's calling you out, you got problems, you know you're really starting late.
What do we get if we ever start on time? We should devise something.
I think I should get a free consultation. Right. Lisa Bling Rose saying hello to the squad. And Abigail Taylor also saying hello to the squad. I said that already. And everybody's just saying hello to everybody. Wendy Brown saying hello. And Tanette So Blessed Robinson, I see popping in. Barbara Lord, Joy Palmer, Donna Roden. And on YouTube, Danny Contreras, he says, it's time to watch the #1 show in America.
Wow.
At least in Danny's head. Hopefully one day we will be #1, but in Danny's head,
that's a beautiful thing.
That's a beautiful thing. In Danny's head, we are #1.
Yes.
That's all that matters.
Listen, fake it till you make it, Brad.
I wish the rest of America thought like Danny. He's a really smart guy. Allen saying hello, Kool-Aid. What's going on? Terry Ann Carby. Who did we say Terry Ann Carby was? Is that somebody from Facebook too, right?
From the YouTube.
It's only from YouTube.
Well, she pops into Facebook every once in a while.
Ja Love.
Yes, Ja.
I like that name. And everybody else, hello. And by the way, this is Hump Day. If anybody has not recognized it yet, and everybody knows what happens on Hump Day.
It's like an after show, the entire show.
The entire show is an after show without alcohol.
Right.
Yesterday, if you saw the after show on YouTube, the Brad Show After Dark After Show on YouTube, and the only way to see the Brad Show After Dark After Show on YouTube is to actually subscribe to YouTube.
Yes.
And if you saw it yesterday, you would have seen Yonathan pouring me drink after drink after drink. As a matter of fact,
it was great.
As a matter of fact, he claims he's a bartender. Okay, and if he was a bartender in my restaurant, this restaurant would have been out of business. Because he poured.
I'm a heavy-handed.
He poured a very, very. He didn't even pour drink after drink. He just poured like a half a bottle of tequila into my Brad Show live cup, and then just kept looking at me drinking. By the time we was like,
you left happy though, right?
We were pretty going good there. By the time we were 40 minutes into our show yesterday, right?
Yeah, right. Which was supposed to be like 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, and we're like, oh yeah, we're drinking and having fun.
See, I'm a good bartender.
You were a very good bartender. So
if
please,
my
everybody,
customers leave happy, then that means I did my job well.
Right. Well, yes, your customer left happy. Brad left happy. Kim left happy.
Felt no pain.
The bartender was drinking through the profits too. Right.
Yeah. Kim said, "Bye, you guys. Have a good weekend."
Right. It's only Tuesday.
I don't care. I was in weekend mode after yesterday.
She didn't really say that.
You did say that after you left. After we shut off, Kim was like, "Bye. Have a good weekend."
I was done. I was like, that's it for the week for me.
Yeah.
So as Sophia Gray rightfully says, happy Hump Day to everybody. And it's not Hump Day, Belgium Kim.
It's not.
If we don't talk about Pecker.
Oh,
the Pecker.
Well, Pecker's the thing that Hump Day is all around.
That's right. Hump Day, all around.
Right.
All
around.
All around, right, is Hump Day. But this particular Pecker that I'll be talking about is David J. Pecker.
Okay.
He was granted immunity by federal prosecutors.
Yeah,
he
I
is
heard about
the
that.
president and chief executive of American Media, Inc., the nation's biggest tabloid news publisher. And he was close to Trump and Cohen, and he talked about how he would buy people's stories, like, for example, porn star Stormy Daniels, and pay Stormy Daniels $130,000 and not run the story, basically bury it. And now Mueller's looking into that as an illegal campaign contribution.
Yeah, which it
and
totally is.
And he got immunity.
Wow.
And it's really an unprecedented agreement because the company operates as a news organization, and never in the history that I'm aware of and I'm not a historian by nature, but I generally like to keep up on things. Do I ever remember as a lawyer or reading in the news that federal authorities granted an entire news organization immunity from prosecution?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's a bad pecker.
yeah, he's a bad pecker, right?
That's a bad
Dirty
pecker,
little
right?
pecker.
Did
Dirty
you,
little
did
pecker,
you
that
see
one.
the
Yeah.
MSNBC? Yeah, there it is. Trump worried about pecker leaking.
No, let's see what this says. Let's see what this says.
No, that's so disgusting.
It's not a video. Oh,
No.
so what does it say?
It literally just says, breaking news, Trump worried about pecker leaking.
Yes.
That's a pecker we don't want to think
You know,
about.
maybe after Stormy Daniels, God knows.
Oh.
You know,
Oh, that
maybe
is
he'd be worried about a leaky pecker.
Ah!
Yeah.
Exchanging STDs.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, Jesus.
So meanwhile, you may all be wondering, up there's David Pecker, you may be all wondering what this machine is. Okay? It could be many, many things. But what it is not is a machine. It's not a machine.
It's
a
not a
drum.
machine.
I like to call everything a machine.
Yeah.
I find it funny when you call things machines.
Very unstable, that one.
Yes, it's a very unstable machine.
They really need some little
By the way,
Oh, you need
there's some things stuck on the top. Oh, I just bent
beating
it.
My goodness.
There's somebody's not going to be in this competition because their name is stuck up there.
Here, let me fix
Did you
this.
see that? And I just bent the machine. I bent this sheet machine.
Oh my God, you did! There's
Yes.
like a big old.
I was trying to. You see, who is that, by the way?
Doesn't even know his strength.
Yeah, but you see that
I
person?
do.
Let's
Who
see
is that?
who would have
Let's-
been.
It's Cordella Douglas.
Cordella Douglas.
Has been in the
We're
running.
not even been in the running. Throw her in there,
It's
Cordella
okay.
Douglas.
Oh wait, we have stragglers at the bottom.
Who fell out?
Who fell out?
See who fell out.
Carlene Grant fell out.
And Ruth Independent Cuddy fell out.
Oh no, Ruth Cutie.
Yes, Ruth Cutie fell out. So those are
We
the
got
names of the people who. Those are the names of the people who made 2 comments yesterday.
Yeah.
Because we got over 700 shares on Facebook.
Yep.
And over 50 continuous views
That was amazing.
on YouTube. And as a result, when we are done with Hump Day,
Yeah.
I will turn
Yeah.
this machine.
Yeah.
That still has people. What's going on here, Kim?
There's
this
tape.
is a very unfair machine. What's going on here, Kim?
You'll have-
Is this rigged by any chance? Did Kim rig this? I would never rig it. But now here's somebody
why
stuck
would I
over
rig
here.
it? Why would I rig it?
Somebody. I think this is rigged, Kim.
Oh my goodness.
And how did
I'm
I
calling
rig
you
it?
out.
Those little pieces
What is
of
this?
paper.
Like all of a
I
sudden
mean,
she has tape on top. Why would you do that?
It's still
Hashtag
it's,
fake news.
right. It's still fair, fair
Somebody-
game though, because all their names are in there.
I was gonna say you
But
could
somebody's
pick,
stuck in there now.
well, you could pick the stragglers.
Pick the straggler.
Yeah.
I could.
You could.
There you go.
How is it rigged?
Because you rigged it that I would pick the straggler. You're like Cordella Douglas. Don't worry, I'm gonna rig it.
got
You
you,
get
girl.
picked. I got you, girl.
I got
Ooh, Tamika
you.
Nelson saying it's rigged.
Now
See,
you're
now you
starting
got
the
everybody
conspiracy
thinking.
Yeah, I think it may be.
I'm gonna get hate mail tonight. Like, why'd you rig the game?
Yeah, why'd you
Kim?
rig? Yeah, why'd you rig? All of a sudden, Jeff Bosey wins or something. Like somebody I know who doesn't need an immigration consultation.
Hey, you never
Ruthie
know.
Cutie was like, "That's rigged." What
That-
have you done,
yeah.
Brad? What
Yeah.
have you done?
Everyone's like that. I'm not going to say that. I was going to say that SHIT's rigged, right?
It's Hump Day. You
Yeah,
could
I
have.
can say it.
Save that for the after show.
Save it for the after show,
Yeah.
right?
Man, Roger's
So-
like, we all know it's fixed. How are we gonna?
Dang.
Whatever.
Dang, is that a dang or
That's
damn?
that's a dang.
That's a really because I'm like, that's a damn. You guys are straight up calling me a liar. That's a damn.
All right, so while we're debating whether this is rigged or not,
Yeah.
all right.
A debate you started.
Yeah. By the way, Lisa Blink Rose is saying, "Hey, Cordella, Brad's calling you out. You better share some more."
Marge is already in there. Congratulations, Grandma.
By the way, while we're debating whether or not this is rigged or not, I was going to go to France for my birthday.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic.
I was thinking of it.
But
now there's like a horny dolphin who is aggressively wreaking havoc all over France. This is not fake news. This is real news.
a horny dolphin.
A horny dolphin. Only on Hump Day Wednesday.
Yeah.
Can we talk about it? I got to change my plans. I was really going to France.
So you're going to not go because of this horny dolphin?
Yeah, because the Spar, the horny dolphin, I'm not going to go.
What if you went to most of France, or a fair amount of France, is not by the sea?
People are terrified to go in the sea in France.
Oh, wow.
Yes, because the Spar, that's what they have called him. The dolphin has been trying to rub up on the locals and tourists who are bathing on the beach in Brittany, France.
Oh, hell no.
And he tries to go up and dry hump the tourists and the locals. He really doesn't. He doesn't really pick between the two of them.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He's
not. He's a
non-discriminatory dolphin.
So he doesn't have
and he's getting aroused by rubbing up against some of the.
You know, dolphins do hump a lot.
Yes,
I
but
know
this is an extra.
But this is
this dolphin has, I don't know if it's a boy or girl, but it has a lot of testosterone or estrogen.
Is it just one dolphin?
It's one dolphin.
Oh hell, he's real trifling.
Yeah, and now apparently before the horniness kicked in, the local and tourists were a bit amused by this dolphin, little horny dolphin Spar. But suddenly he would start trying to frolic boats and jet skis, and even bring some swimmers to go on a swim with him, but really try to sexually abuse the swimmers.
Oh my God!
You know, some of the locals are going hashtag me too.
I was just about to say.
Yeah. So now it's getting a little complicated over there in France, and now the locals have banned everybody from going in. They don't want to arouse the horny dolphin anymore than he already has been aroused. I have an idea. Why don't we get a second dolphin in there?
I was just about to say.
All right, and let him go romp around.
I guarantee
instead of banning everybody from swimming.
Guarantee you it's not.
Oh my God! What's going on? Is that the horny dolphin? Was that the horny dolphin?
I don't know if that's the horny dolphin.
I think that was the horny dolphin.
No.
What did we just?
And he had stroke though.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Only on Hump Day Wednesday. Only on Hump Day Wednesday can we see Spar the horny dolphin in France.
I cannot unsee that.
So now, the mayor of this town. This is not fake news. This is real news.
The mayor. We just saw
it.
Yeah.
The mayor of this town.
Yeah.
Pepe Le Cordic. I can't. Pepe Le Cordic. Am I pronouncing his name right?
You're killing the game.
Am I pronouncing his right name?
You're killing the game.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pepe Le Cordic, the mayor of this small town.
Yeah.
Says he wants I'm sorry, this is not the mayor. Erwin LeCordic.
Okay.
Who is a lawyer trying to represent the horny dolphin in France. Because animals have rights in France.
I mean, it's his home.
Okay, has said that Pepe, the mayor, whoever the mayor is.
Right.
His mayor's Pepe something. Says that, and this is what LeCordic says.
Yeah.
I got it right now.
Yeah.
The mayor wants to make dolphins look like almost ferocious beasts, completely unpredictable and likely to drown people. If you were to apply these rules across the board, whenever a pedestrian approaches a dog, even if it's on a leash, all the mayors in France would be issuing bars banning dogs. Because sometimes dogs come up and rub against your leg, and they're not banning dogs, but they're banning the poor dolphins.
And that's their home. I mean...
Yeah, but that's different. Like, did you see in that video that dolphin is the size of an entire human? No dog is the size of a human.
But why ban the swimmers? If the swimmers want the horny dolphin to rub up against them...
There you go. Swim at your own risk.
Swim at your own risk.
Who am I to stand in the way of love?
We got to get one of our Spar and Bernstein animal attorneys in.
Do we have
one? We do not have any animal attorneys. We have no animal. Maybe it's a new area of law Spar Bernstein should be looking into.
Maritime law.
Maritime animal law. Some kind of hybrid maritime animal law. I don't know.
Got a case right there.
Okay, now, as ridiculous as that sounds for Hump Day Wednesday.
That's pretty damn ridiculous, Brad.
Okay, this is even more ridiculous.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. A Chinese couple... desperately trying to conceive their child.
Yeah.
Learned after 4 years they were not having sex properly.
Get the...
What do you mean by not properly?
So the young pair
Yeah.
Their names are anonymous because they're quite embarrassed.
Right.
I'm not sure if this is them.
I doubt that. If they don't want to tell their name,
I doubt this is them.
It says courtesy of Shutterstock. I feel like probably
but they went to see. Where was this, by the way? This was in the Gaiyang Evening News.
Yeah.
This made the Chinese newspapers.
Yeah.
Okay, so we scour.
Mm-hmm.
Guizhou province in the southwest province of China, Guizhou Evening News.
Yeah.
This was on the Evening News. This was not even in the paper. We scour here at Bradshaw Live to find from all corners of the earth Hump Day news.
We dig deep, if you will, Brad.
We dig deep. So what did this Chinese couple do? They were trying to conceive and have a child for 4 years. Yonathan, you tell me if this sounds familiar to you or not. Okay.
What?
I'm just. I don't know. I'm just Belgium Kim. You tell me if this sounds familiar to you. If you've ever had these issues before.
Good God, I don't know where we're going.
I'm just asking to see if you.
That's fair.
So the young pair, whose identities we will keep anonymous, we don't want anybody to come and harass them.
Yeah.
Okay. They went to see their obstetrician thinking that they would need to get some sort of, Clomid or some sort of,
like
hormonal treatments to get pregnant.
Yeah, let's get the baby
because
maker
despite
flowing.
having sex on a regular basis, they were reporting to their doctor a good sex life, but despite having sex on a regular basis for 4 years, they were unable to get pregnant.
Damn.
So during their appointment, the woman did admit that one of the problems she was having with sex is that it was very painful.
Okay.
Which prompted the doctor to perform the gynecological exam.
Okay.
Which I am sure most women, or all women, have gone through.
Yeah.
Now, the couple were very young, to their credit or discredit, I'm not sure.
Right.
The man was 26 years old, the woman was 24. They were very healthy.
Not that young.
Despite this is the doctor. This is the doctor being quoted. They were very healthy, but despite being married for 4 years, they couldn't conceive, and the family was giving them a lot of stress about this. It was very perplexing.
Right.
Very, very perplexing.
It was a damper on the whole thing.
Yeah. So the results were very unexpected, and the obstetrician discovered that the couple in the Southwest Conference, this is not football, the Southwest province of China, Guizhou province. Apparently they don't teach sex ed over there because they were having anal intercourse for 4 years instead of vaginal intercourse. And the doctor found out that the woman was in fact a virgin. And therefore was unable to conceive because they never had sex properly. The doctor jumped right into action and had to give the couple a sex education handbook to show which is the proper holes that they should be having sex in. Now, believe it or not, the woman became pregnant 30 days later. This doctor is brilliant after traveling for 4 years.
Genius.
And it was a genius, this doctor.
What a genius.
Right.
Oh my God.
To show their appreciation, the couple sent the doctor a live hen and 100 eggs.
I can't.
Okay.
But
now, 4 years of marriage, and neither the husband nor the wife, this is the doctor saying, knew how to get pregnant. Couples lacking sex education
so they don't
and
teach
knowledge.
Sex ed. Not that.
That's a terrible sound effect for
that was the doctor's head. Okay. The doctor said, lacking knowledge in sex is very rare, but it's not uncommon for people to lack or have misconceptions regarding sexual knowledge. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say about this.
I think Abigail said it best.
All right, Natalie Nichols says Brad is making this shit up. I am not. We have the newspaper article. This is absolutely true.
This is insane.
It's definitely true.
This is insane.
This has got to be true.
This is insane.
Now I understand why they want to stay anonymous. They should.
Yeah. Actually, Chinese students at Beijing University held a demonstration demanding the government provide better sex education to its youth. There is no sex education in China, and apparently the parents never spoke to the children about how somebody was to get pregnant.
That is insane.
So neither the man nor the woman, they knew they had the urge to have sex, but neither of them knew how.
They never tried
how to get somebody pregnant.
Right, as a woman, I just don't understand how you didn't know. Like, how didn't you know, baby girl? Lack of sex ed is real, you guys. That is heartbreaking. Abigail said, I died when I saw this on Facebook. That guy knew what he was doing the whole time.
That guy's so full. He's like, I don't want to have any kids, and this feels a lot better, right?
Exactly. Look at this. Oops.
Whoops.
I didn't even know.
I had no idea.
Plausible deniability.
So apparently now the wife is getting a divorce. So actually, in all seriousness, Jing Zhang, a professor of sociology at Beijing's Shanghai University, told CNN, because this was on CNN.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, CNN is, Donald Trump says this is the only thing CNN told that was truthful in 18 months. Okay, she said sex education faces great challenges in China. At Tsinghua, students take sex education classes where they learn basic knowledge about sex safety, condoms. As far as I know, this is the first time any student took such a class, and it was at a university.
Wow.
They don't know how to have sex in China. Maybe we have to send some of the Brad Squad over.
There we go.
As teachers. Who do you think would be a good teacher there from the Brad Squad?
Grandma.
All right. And Val Miguel says even animals don't.
Lord,
That's my
just
thing.
natural.
It's like, how did we not even accidentally oh my God, there's another thing and it feels way better over there.
I think the guy was no, that's wrong. Let's go back. Let's go back to the
that
first.
Feels worse.
Yeah,
that feels
let's go back to the first.
Wow.
You think anybody from the Brad Squad could go over and teach them?
Who volunteers? Abigail, she's like, just watch them porn. Abigail,
I feel like porn in China is just like
the pixelated stuff.
I don't know.
I think
have
it's
porn?
banned.
It's
I
banned.
think it's banned.
Yeah, there's no pornography in China, so nobody can watch.
Right. So that's why they couldn't really.
Right. So there's no pornography. A lot of sex talk and political talk is banned by the Chinese government, and apparently the parents are not talking about sex with their children, and they're not learning about it in school. So I mean, if you think about in a society where you've never seen pornography, you've never seen, but there was no pornography in the 16th century, and everybody figured out how to procreate.
Right, before sex ed, people were still having children. They figured it out.
Y'all ain't talking about it with your homegirls and your homeboys.
Yeah. And by the way, actually, anything obscene, if you produce any pornography in China or have it, you can go to jail for life.
For
life?
For life.
Oh,
for life, for opening up, for watching Stormy Daniels for 10 seconds, you're in jail for life.
So if we tell Brad Squad to show up with some sex ed books and a big box of porn, that would be a bad idea?
That would be a bad idea.
Well, don't go to China with your box of porn, Brad.
But and I was saying, okay, well, maybe I can understand, but then I'm like, well, you know what? There's like 1 billion Chinese, right?
Yeah.
So 1 billion people figured out how to do it, except these two idiots.
These two, exactly. Or maybe it's a much bigger problem than we realize.
Yeah.
Like maybe.
By the way, Carol says we should get them here to America, get them a visa. We're an immigration show. Let's get them visas and we'll teach them here.
That sounds like a lot of work just to teach them how to have sex with each other.
People think that I would be a good teacher.
Yo-Yo.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yo-Yo volunteers as tribute.
Yeah, Yo-Yo will bringing his yo-yos with him, right?
Willie Williams.
Willie Williams will be bringing his willies with him.
In all caps, it said, I'll go. He volunteers as tribute.
His name's not Willie Williams for no reason, right? He's the first one in.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Ruthie's in the same idea. She's like, how do you not know which hole? I'm with you, Ruthie cutie. I don't know.
All right. Meanwhile, in all seriousness, gonorrhea is on the rise here in America.
Ooh.
So we got to watch it now.
Speaking of sex ed.
Yeah. The last 4 years, the United States has decreased federal funding for STD education. And not surprisingly, gonorrhea is on the increase by 40%.
Ooh.
So you now have a 40% greater risk of having gonorrhea by having, I guess, unprotected sex than you did 4 years ago, Kim.
Whoa.
Jonathan.
I was going to say Kim.
Jonathan. Jonathan.
Well,
Be smart about things,
right,
Kim.
Kim. Think about it, Kim.
That sounds
No, that
Debbie
But
Downer?
I want you to know something.
problem.
I want you to know something. This I've never seen Yonathan and Kim so tongue-tied as I have. With the gonorrhea story. With the
like two stories just like got me.
what did we say?
Right.
This is actually in,
Yes.
I'm from the South.
Right.
I am from abstinence-only programs, and this does not surprise me for a second.
You know what? It actually shows that education is very important, no matter what
Yeah.
country you're in. It
Exactly.
should not be. It should not be being cut down here in the United States, or zero education in China. According to Centers for Disease Control, cases of chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis are up 200,000 cases.
Whoa.
More than in 2 years. Than in 2 years earlier. They have said that in the last 2 years, Kim,
Yes.
in the last 2 years, Brad Squad, listening to this? In the last 2 years, there have been 2.29 million cases of sexually transmitted diseases.
Kim's mom is in the comments.
Kim's mom.
I'm literally yelling at her on the message right now.
Okay, Lowe's Moore is
Are you
saying,
kidding me?
yes, Brad,
Are
tell
you
Kim.
kidding me?
Kim.
You're supposed to be on.
Kim,
What the hell?
Kim, you don't want to be another statistic. Okay, you don't want to be in the 2.29 million cases of people who come down with chlamydia or gonorrhea,
I'm
Kim.
going to set this entire building on fire right now, y'all.
She just did you hit your mom up in your language?
Yeah, you're damn right. I'm like
Kim.
yelling at her in French on my DMs right now.
Kim, it's clear prevention is needed, Kim.
Can I
Prevention,
stick up a
Kim.
middle finger?
Kim, you don't need a medical degree to figure this one out,
my
Kim,
God.
right? I'm on your side. I'm on your side, Lowe's. I'm right
Don't you
there.
dare.
Wendy Brown called you a gynecologist.
I am not a gynecologist. I am not a gynecologist, but I'm just reporting the news as I read it. I am just reporting the news as I read it.
Denisha said, Kim's mommy Luce is glad you're getting educated by Brad. I'd like to go ahead and point out that my sex education did not start with Brad and today's Hump Day.
we thought Kim may have grown up in the Jiangsu, province in China, and really did not have any sex education at all. So we wanted to get her up to date as quickly as possible.
Thank you so much.
We couldn't wait for Brad after dark. We had to do it here.
You guys are real troopers. Thank you for the charity.
Thank God. My mom is
So
not
with
in
that,
the
before we get to our and by the way, we have 4 people on hold with immigration questions. Poor Cindy's been on hold from Jamaica for 30 minutes while we're perusing our Hump Day news. Before we get to all of our immigration questions, which we will get to in about 5 minutes, our lines are open, 1-800-529-5465. I do promise to seriously, and that's what we do here, we will seriously answer all of your immigration questions in a few minutes. But before we do that, we have some housekeeping to take care of, Kim. It's called a drum, and it's called this thing that's kind of where the names are flying around, but some have tape on them and seem to be stuck to the top.
I say pick the one that's stuck.
I'm not going to pick the one that's stuck because that's the one that Kim wanted me to pick.
Oh.
There's like 8 that are stuck right now, Brad.
Is the ones that are stuck the ones
Look
Kim
at the one.
definitely...
Look at the one that's hanging.
The one that Kim definitely doesn't want to get.
This is a Princess Bride dilemma.
Maybe the one that's stuck is like the one like Kim's enemy. And like, there's no way this person in the Brad Squad will get the free consultation. So yesterday, for those of you who don't know, we reached 700 shares over on Facebook. Actually, over 750. What was the final amount, Kim?
The last I saw last night was 765.
765
I feel like
shares.
it may have gone back down just a little
Yeah,
bit, but
because
I know we still
we're
broke
over
You guys are
700.
amazing. Yeah.
Over 700 shares. Brad Squad came through.
Yeah.
And on YouTube, on Brad's show live on YouTube, we had 50 continuous viewers at the same time. And that's pretty good because we've only started YouTube 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Right? Was
That's
it 2 weeks
amazing.
ago we started?
4 weeks.
No, it's not 4
No,
weeks.
it's-
July 31st, when we came back for season
When we
2.
came back for season 2, we started YouTube.
I thought it was the week after.
The week after. Season 2, about 3 weeks ago we started YouTube. And we were not live on YouTube. So we've only been live on YouTube for 3 weeks. We have over 4,600 people subscribing,
Yeah.
4,460 people subscribing to our pages. So please subscribe to YouTube. And the reason why you want to subscribe to YouTube is you get to see the Brad Show After Hours, After Dark. Yesterday, Yonathan got me drunk on the show, right?
I sure did.
Kim got me drunk on the show. But I didn't go out and do anything wild and come back with gonorrhea or syphilis.
Oh, God.
I went home and went to sleep.
Did you just go straight to sleep?
I went straight home and went to sleep.
You needed to. You were tired.
I was exhausted. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so as a gift to the Brad Squad, and as a gift to the YouTube viewers and the Facebook viewers who shared and watched and who made at least 2 comments. Every person yesterday who made at least 2 comments is supposedly in this bucket. Yeah. Fairly and squarely, except for the few that are kind of stuck to the top of the drum. Still. Now don't know if I should do the people who are stuck or not stuck.
How about you do one that's stuck and one in the middle?
One in the middle and one that's stuck.
But what if I planned that? What if I knew you guys were going to
my
cut it down
gosh.
the middle?
Why would you add fuel to the fire right there? They forgot about it being rigged. We're trying to make it fair for everybody.
Maybe, how well do you think I know how you think, Brad? This is a Princess Bride dilemma. But maybe I knew that you were going to do this.
All right.
Also, it's perplexing me that you're not using the handle.
Yeah.
I feel perplexed.
The handle is there for a reason.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I'm in the old days, like I'm churning the meat grinder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because this is Hump Day Wednesday, I had to use that analogy.
I would. Oh, yeah. What kind of meat grinder are you churning? Don't answer for the love of God,
I don't know. All right. You ready? Who wants me to turn down the heat here?
Oh God.
Oh, they calling you sexy.
Are they?
Turn down the heat.
No, they're not calling me sexy. They're just
turn down the heat.
I think they
You're
were
too
just,
hot.
No, that's not it.
What else could it be?
That's not it. That's not it.
We have talked about how sexy.
That's not it. It's Yonathan and you.
Yeah, right. Get out of here.
I am just only in charge.
There's one that fell.
There's one that fell. Throw it back in here. Let's throw these back in here like this.
Oh yeah, see that's a good thing. Just like
Okay.
just could have did
and
that.
Now
unrigged.
I am going to pick it myself.
Yeah, I think you should.
Okay.
It's your consultation,
Right.
Brad.
Ready.
You got 2 names to pick. Oh, you guys, it's the moment. Somebody's about to get a free consultation.
Are you ready?
Woo!
We're about to give away basically $200.
I can't. All right, you ready?
You got this.
I'm excited.
So now the person who I'm going to read
Yeah.
is going to get a free consultation worth $200
Woo!
as a gift from me for everybody sharing and watching yesterday.
I'm excited.
If they don't need the consultation, they can give it to their friend or family member, or they can hawk it on the open market for the top bidder.
That's right.
Wow,
And
you
hopefully
gonna let them make some money off
Hopefully
it
the
too?
top bidder does not charge more than $200 for it.
All right. So the first winner
Yeah.
Okay.
of the free consultation is none other than one of our favorite Brad Squatters on Hump Day Wednesday for sure.
Uh-oh.
One of our favorite Hump Day Brad Squatters.
Uh-oh.
Willie Williams! The guy who's going to go to China and teach himself.
Our Chinese envoy.
Our Chinese envoy, but before he goes, he better get a consultation,
Get a free consultation.
on what he should be doing.
Free consultation,
All right,
brother.
so Willie Williams, you get in touch with Belgium Kim, and she will work that out. Okay, but
he's going to need that consultation
Yeah,
if he
especially if
goes
he's
to
going to China, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if he needs a lawyer or a doctor. All I can give is legal advice. All right, so I am now going to...
Oh, you're spinning again.
Spinning this thing again.
I want you to keep on spinning.
I'm going to spin it.
Oh!
All right. And there's one stuck there. All right.
Nice.
So we got to get a new drum, by the way. This is a cheap drum.
Well,
all right.
You're right. It is a cheap drum.
I don't know. Maybe we got to up the budget on the drum.
The cheapest Amazon drum.
Right.
That's not a lie.
And
it's pretty, at least.
And
yeah. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Right, right. Everyone
you're
says
digging
I have
around
an old, dirty mind. Is that what everyone's saying?
Do you?
I don't know. I think Natalie Nichols says the old man minds are elsewhere. I hope you're not referring to me. I don't turn 50 for 3 more weeks, Natalie.
Is that when you become
That's
a dirty old man?
Yeah.
All right, he's got it.
Here it is.
Got it.
Uh-oh.
And the other winner of, and she also is in our comments.
Yeah.
Joy Palmer.
Wow.
Joy Palmer and Willie Williams. Where's Willie's tag? Right here. And if you can hold this up to the camera, Kim, if we can get the camera up. And I'm going to move this out of the way in the meantime.
Y'all can't see it.
Can you see? Can you get closer? Can you get closer so nobody thinks we were cheating?
Close.
Nobody thinks we were cheating. Can you read that now? Can everyone read that now?
Willie Williams.
Yeah.
Joy Palmer. Awesome.
Boom.
Congrats, guys.
Yes.
All right, so that is the 2 free consultations. I just gave away $400.
Oh, Joy Palmer's in the comments saying, yeah.
I just gave away $400 of my time.
Wow.
That's unbelievable.
Wow.
Okay, that's 2 big bottles of Don Julio that I could have bought.
Right.
Okay.
Wait, does that mean we don't get Don Julio?
You're not getting Don Julio anymore. You're getting Don Fulio right now. Okay. From now on, we'll be getting Don Fulio.
Thanks
because
a lot, Joy Palmer and Willie.
Thanks Willie and Joy.
Wait, you guys want to donate your consultations back to us so we can get some good Don Julio for the after show?
All right. So before we go to our immigration questions and answers, Belgium Kim, Yonathan Yo-Yo Elias, please let everybody know what to do on YouTube, why they should be subscribing, why they should be following and liking us on Bradshaw Live, why they should still share, even though we're not giving away anything today, why they should follow us on Bradshaw Live. You know who gave me a nice compliment about following us on Instagram on Bradshaw Live? Megan. I just did a segment with Megan. She's one of our super lawyers here, one of our matrimonial lawyers, and we'll probably see the segment probably in a few days. But and she goes, and she turned to me after she said to me, and this is true, she says, I love following Bradshaw Live on Instagram because I get to see a minute and a half of the show. And maybe I don't, and she goes, Brad, I love you and everything, but maybe I don't have time to watch a 2-hour show. But what I do is I see the minute and a half of basically a rundown of the entire show. And I want to see maybe a segment of it. That interests me. That doesn't interest me.
That's dope.
So at least she was honest about it. She hasn't watched the full show, but she watches segments of it.
2 hours a day is a lot to ask of people.
Correct.
But Instagram.
So if you follow Instagram, Bradshaw Live, you'll get to see every day about a minute and a half of our show. Basically the highlights in every little part of our show. And then you can then go and kind of fast forward to what you want to watch if you don't want to watch the full thing.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
And do you know where you can follow us on Instagram? At Bradshaw Live, family. All you got to do is go at Bradshaw Live and hit follow.
Do that right now.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
On Twitter, too.
Do it. And you can ask your questions on there as well.
And if you follow us on YouTube, YouTube, and you subscribe on YouTube, you will always be notified when we go live for our pop-up shows, which are really fun.
Absolutely. The best of the best.
Okay, so Lisa Bling Rose is really trying to rattle my cage now, and feels bad for the people who have been waiting on hold for a very long time. So we got to get to something that is called "You Got a Question, I Got an Answer." And if you call right now at 1-800-529, it's amazing how many creative ways I come up to describe.
Every single time is something
different, right? You call right now, 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Poor Cindy. Cindy, I will give you all the time in the world now. How are you?
You better. Thank you.
I like Cindy.
Yes,
Cindy! Woo! Woo!
Yeah.
Excuse me one
Cindy.
second. Let me take
Welcome to Hump Day, Cindy.
Yeah.
Coming in strong.
Yeah.
One second. Let me sip some tequila here. I'm getting all nervous.
Yeah.
You
Cindy
him
got
all
me
hot and
flustered.
All right. So what's going on, Cindy? What can I do?
All right, Brad. So I'm calling back. I spoke to you about a month ago.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you remember.
Not particularly, but you may ring a bell as you tell me.
Yeah. So I told you that it's been 5 years and 4 months since my petition was filed, and I hadn't got an approval yet.
Uh-huh.
And you were like flabbergasted almost, saying, wow.
Right.
None yet?
Right.
So you said that I should have done a consultation. I'll skip that part.
Uh-huh.
I did do it, and she told me my option, so I decided to write a letter to them. And today they actually sent me a response.
What the response say?
It's not even an approval. What it says is my correspondence was received, and USCIS is reviewing it. And then it has my case number, as you know, and then at the next steps, it says, we will assign your case to an officer, we will review your case, and mail you our decision.
Great.
If we need more information, we will notify you. Brad, this is the first time I'm seeing even any remote movement from 2013.
Well, I think that's a good thing, because at least somebody's responding to you. There is some sort of ticket at immigration about your case, and somebody's going to look into it and hopefully get back to you shortly.
Yeah. So in terms of decision, it's not more so, oh, please wait, but a decision.
Well, the good news is whether your case is approved today or was approved 2 years ago, you are still the unmarried child over the age of 21 of a U.S. citizen. You're going to get your green card on the same day. I was just saying that 5 years is too long to wait on an approval. Something happened. So, in situations like this, either, most likely your case kind of like fell off the, processing belt. Think about it as like an assembly line. And, somehow your case fell off the assembly line. So now you wrote this letter. Somebody responded at immigration, said they're going to look into it. And really what they got to do is they got to go and find your file somewhere. It may take them weeks and weeks and weeks, or maybe they don't find the file at all, and then they're going to ask you to recreate the application again. But at least, okay, not saying start again. That's different than recreate again. Okay, so sometimes what they'll do is they can't find your file, they lost it. They'll send you back a blank form and tell you to fill it out again, but you're going to keep the same priority date and filing. Okay, but at least somebody now is looking, or hopefully looking, for your file. So at least, what you did is what we would have done, which is write a letter and, squeaky wheel gets the oil. Now what you want to do is after 30 days, you want to write them again and say, thank you for your response.
They don't say anything?
Correct. Thank you for your response. This is the case number. Here's the ticket number, whatever different numbers they put on that letter. I'm still waiting. It's over 5 years. I'd like to get a response. And then keep doing it every 30 days, and eventually you'll harass them into a decision.
Into a decision or a favorable decision?
It'll be a decision. Nobody can, if you're entitled to the favorable decision, you'll get it. But I would be writing them every 30 days and reminding them.
Okie dokes. Okay. Alrighty, well, thank you.
All right. Is that enough information you need right now?
Yeah, that's enough for right now.
Now, I'm very scared of you, Cindy. So, I don't want her to call me back a month. Remember when I called you and you gave me a crappy answer? Well, now I just want to make sure that we're good, me and you.
No, we're good.
We're good. All right. Thank you. All right. Be well, Cindy. Thanks for calling.
You're welcome. You too. Bye.
All right. All right, 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Kamara in Dallas.
Good evening. How you doing, sir?
How you doing?
I'm great. Thank you for the job well done.
Thank you.
I have a question concerning request for initial evidence for the I-485, the adjustment of status.
Right.
Yeah, I filed in my applications on June and July 17. I received the request for evidence before my fingerprint. and the fingerprint were conducted. And August 10th, I sent in a reply. It was received by the USCIS. Today is 70 days now. Nothing here on my work permit.
Right.
But as of August 17th, my case are already ready to be scheduled for an interview.
Right.
My question has to do with how long I have to wait to get a work permit. Then my second question, does the request of evidence affect the work permit or the R485, the adjustment of status? Because the request for evidence was only for the adjustment of status. It was not for the work permit. Then the third question has to do with my countdown. Some people are saying that the countdown has to start from zero. Once USCIS send you the application will be abandoned. When you receive it, you have to restart from day one. Then how long will I get the work permit after the request of evidence?
Is that it?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, good. Because if you had one more question, I was going to ask for a pen. I would have forgot all the questions. All right. So the answer is this, and you're not an unusual case because we get this almost every week now. When you file an adjustment application and they ask for request for further evidence before you even take the fingerprint, that means you didn't submit everything that was required for the adjustment. And even though
I was missing the tax.
You were missing a tax return.
Yeah, tax return.
Okay, fine. So you submitted 99% correct and 1% you were missing something. Now, what happens is this, okay? Your work permit, when they send the request for further evidence, your work permit application comes to a halt. It stops in its tracks. You have an application for an adjustment that continues to move forward. So they will still process you for your fingerprints, and they will still process the adjustment application, but the work permit has come to a complete stop. Once you complete whatever, even though the evidence was not required for the work permit, it was required for this adjustment application that's continuing, your work permit comes to a stop. Once on the day that they received the tax return or whatever evidence was missing, that is the day they consider that you have a properly filed adjustment application that entitles you to a work permit, because you're not entitled to a work permit unless you file a proper bona fide application for adjustment of status, and that means a completed application. So that's why the work permit comes to a complete halt. Once they get the tax return, then it's about 5 months. Your case is 5 months from the day they receive all the requested evidence. That's when you become eligible for the work permit. So if you submitted all of the evidence sometime in August, unfortunately, you're not going to get your work permit till over the winter.
Till when?
Over the winter.
Over the winter?
Yes.
Okay, but my case has already been scheduled for the interview, so I'm ready to be scheduled for the interview.
No. Those are two different things. When you're saying your case is scheduled for an interview and saying your case is ready to be scheduled for an interview is two different things. Ready to be scheduled for an interview means they have your application, they took your fingerprints are good, they're in the process of, doing their background checks. That doesn't mean they scheduled it. It may not be scheduled for another 12 months. All they're saying is they will be ready to schedule it when they're ready to schedule it. They don't need anything else from you. Basically, when you read, let me make it clear. When you read on the computer, case ready to be scheduled, basically that's immigration saying we got everything we need. Don't need anything else. You'll hear from us. That's basically what they're saying. But that doesn't mean that you're going to be scheduled tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
All right. Where are you from, Kamara?
I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Where originally?
I'm from Africa.
From Africa. All right. So hopefully you did everything right moving forward, and you won't have this problem moving forward. But unfortunately, your work permit's delayed.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Let's go to Olu Suad in Chicago, Illinois. Hello.
Hello. I'm still with you.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes,
Hello,
Olu Suad.
hello. Yeah.
What can I do to help you?
Yeah, I said my question is, I applied for an asylum.
Uh-huh.
Then I was scheduled for an interview. In the interview, I was denied, but I was taken to I was scheduled to see an immigrant judge.
Yes.
Okay. So after the first hearing, the case was adjourned to like 2 years. So I want to ask about my faith. What is my faith like? Is it possible that I'm still granted the asylum I applied for? Or what is my faith? That's actually what I want to know.
All right, so you filed for asylum. You went for an asylum interview. The asylum interview was referred to an immigration judge. They didn't approve it. And now you're waiting for an individual hearing for your asylum? Is that what's going on?
I can hear you.
Huh.
Hello?
What? You don't hear me because I'm not talking loud enough? Want me to talk louder?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Now she hears me. All right, so my question to you is this. You went for an asylum interview. You were referred to an immigration judge for deportation because the immigration officer did not approve your asylum case for whatever reason. And now you're in removal for 2 years and you want to know when you're going to get asylum? Is that your question?
No. The question is, the court, when I faced the immigrant judge, the court was adjourned to like 2 years to this time.
Right, so you're still waiting for a final hearing before a judge. The case was adjourned.
Yeah, so I want to ask, since I'm first denied at the immigration office, then I'm saying the court, what's the possibility of
There are lots of most people get denied at the immigration office, and the immigration judge is going to look at your asylum case totally independent from what the officer decided at immigration. Most officers refer the case to a judge. It's rare, not completely unheard of, but it's usually rare that you get granted asylum before the immigration. It's usually they deny it and send it off to a judge. The judge is going to independently look at it. If you're asking me what your chances are, I don't have the slightest idea because I haven't seen your application. So if you want, you can have a consultation with me, and I'm happy to review it and then tell you what I think. So hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. All right, let's go to O. O, how are you? O? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, someone from Ohio.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
How are you doing?
Good, what's going on?
I'm good. Good, Charlene. I'm asking this question.
Yeah.
From a friend.
Yeah.
She got this interview date.
Right.
But on the date, they make a mistake. Instead of, they put her husband's name on the interview paper, but her name supposed to be on it, but they put her mother name instead.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it. Still show up and just they'll fix it at the time of the interview.
Okay, cool. Thank
you. Don't worry about it. Just show up and go for the interview.
Okay, all right.
And when they go for the interview, obviously say there's an error. It's my mom's name is on the thing, not my name. They'll fix it.
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Cool.
All right. Let's go to Sean in Miami, Florida. Sean. All right. Sean's having trouble with his phone. Let's go to...
Hello?
Oh, Sean, not having trouble with his phone. You're just in the nick of time,
yeah,
Sean. What's up? Yeah, what's going on?
I'm good. The question is, if I was summoned to divorce my wife, right, and to turn up at a court, could they hold on me and put me in Chrome?
If you were to get divorced from your wife, could they hold you?
Yeah.
Why? Do you have a green card? I don't know what your situation is.
No. The paper wasn't put in. Nothing.
Okay, and so nothing was put in, and you want to get a divorce, and you're asking, will the family court judge or the local judge call immigration on you?
Yeah.
It's very, very rare that would ever happen. Where are you, in Miami?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Listen, I can never say never, no, but the odds of that happening are like the odds of getting hit by lightning. You hear that happen like once a year, so I wouldn't worry about it. All right.
Oh, okay.
All right. All right, good luck with that.
All right, thank you.
All right. Let's go to Michelle in Brooklyn, New York. Michelle in Brooklyn, New York.
Hello.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
I'm not doing bad. How are you?
What's going on?
Oh, my friend's father filed a petition for him, and he got married. And during the petition, the status changed from F1 to F3.
Right.
However, his wife is a Canadian citizen. Does he have to continue the immigrant with his wife?
Yes, because he got married now. He's an F3 even though he's Canadian. It didn't matter what country he's from. So they're processing right now, May 1st, 2006. It put him back about 5 years.
No, it's from 2016.
Okay, so he's going to wait 10 more years now.
They said 4.
No, because he got married.
Yeah, he went for the interview in October.
What am I missing here? The parent filed for an unmarried child in 2016, and then he got married after. He's in the F3 category. He's going to wait 10 years. Am I misunderstanding what you're asking?
Yeah, when he went for the interview in 2016, they told him 4 years.
He went for an interview based on what?
Yeah, well, at the interview, he told him that he was married.
At the interview, he said he was married.
Right.
And then they said, okay, wait.
Right.
When did the parents file for him?
2009.
Okay, so he's going to wait about 4 more years.
Right.
So that's yeah.
So
what's the question?
So could you go and then his wife come after?
I'm sorry, no. Once he's married, he's in the married category.
Yeah, but can he come to the U.S. and then his wife come up after?
No, he is married. He has to wait it out, unfortunately.
You're not understanding. When you wait his time, does the two of them have to come together?
Oh, I thought you meant can he come now and the wife come later? No, the wife does not have to come at the same time. He can process himself and the wife can come later.
Oh, he can process himself and then the wife can come later?
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know why me and Michelle didn't jive there.
Yeah.
There was no connection there between me and Michelle. I misunderstood everything. She misunderstood everything.
Connection.
I think it was also tough to follow Cindy, where the connection was so strong,
Cindy.
It's right there.
Yeah, that chemistry was just so
like
intense.
I like Cindy.
Look at Brad.
Denisha's about to come for you right now, just so you know.
I'm just going to button up my shirt, because
it's hot in here.
It's hot.
It is.
What's that song? It's getting hot in here.
So take off all your clothes. Yeah. I am getting so hot. I want to take my clothes off. That's what Cindy makes Brad want to do.
Oh, hello, Cindy.
I just like talking to her. Come on, let's not get carried away.
Cindy, call again.
All right, she was cool to talk to. All right, Gary in Garfield, New Jersey.
Hey, how you doing, Brett?
How you doing?
Good afternoon, Gary. I have a quick question. I have a green card. I did have a 10-year before, and it got expired, and I got back a new one like about a year ago. Renewing it back, but I have a looting charge before renewing the last one.
Now, what charge?
But I'm still eluding.
Looting.
Eluding. Yeah.
Eluding. So running from the police.
Yes.
Okay. What happened with that case?
What happened? I went to court and the judge gave me 3-year probation. I completed 3-year probation, and I did the whole thing what they told me to do. But after that, my green card was up, and then I applied back for a new one, and I did get a new one back about a year and a half ago. So now he was telling me, the lawyer what I used was telling me I could find my citizenship still.
Well, I would need to see your disposition. It certainly sounds like a crime of moral turpitude if that's your only offense, and it happened more than 5 years after you got your green card.
2009 it happened.
And when did you get your green card?
I did have a 10-year before that, and then after this charge happened, I renewed my green card back about a year and a half ago.
What year did you get your green card? Is my question.
The first green card?
Yeah, the conditional.
2000. I think 2001.
Okay. So you're eligible for citizenship. Are you still married? Well, let me ask you this. And the conviction happened.
I'm married.
You're married, and the conviction happened in 2009.
Yes, 2009. And
Okay, and you had 3 years probation in 2012.
Right.
Okay, so the answer is you are 100%, based on what you're telling me, you're 100% eligible to become a citizen. And let me explain to you. Let me explain to you where my analysis comes from. Okay, it sounds to me, and I would want to see your disposition, your green card. But based on what you're telling me, it sounds to me that you pled guilty to a crime of moral turpitude. But you pled guilty to a crime of moral turpitude 5 years after you got your green card. So therefore, if you have
No. Yes, 5 years. Right. Correct.
So if you have only one crime of moral turpitude and it happened more than 5 years after you got your green card, that is not a deportable offense. It may be inadmissible if you travel, but that's not deportable. They can't do anything to you as long as you stay in the United States. Now, one second. Your probation ended in 2012. You cannot show good moral character between 2000.
No. My 2012. Yes.
Correct.
I think 2012.
Right, because you told me 3 years. I'm basing it on what you told me. So if your probation ended in 2012, then you need 5 years good moral character from the time of the end of your probation, which would bring you into 2017. We are now 2018. Right. You are not deportable. You have 5 years good moral character. You're eligible for citizenship. That's my analysis.
Right, because when I went back for the citizenship, they give me that I forgot that they give me that 1 day I forgot the name, what they call it. The credit. They give me that 1 day credit. I was 1 day before 5 year, they say. So they give me the 1 day credit, they say.
There's no, I don't know what you're talking about. There's no 1 day credit. You're asking me a question right now. Are you eligible for citizenship? And the answer is yes.
So could I come to you for you to do it?
Yes, I think that would be a good idea. All right, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
No such thing as 1 day credit. Not sure what he's talking about. Barry in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Hi, Brad. Good day.
How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, sir. All right, a quick question. One of the questions is I'm scheduled for my interview date, right?
Mm-hmm.
To get my green card.
Right.
The thing is, I use a joint affidavit of support, right?
Right.
But the affidavit of support that I use first, I'm not going to use that affidavit of support to bring in to them. So I'm saying, the question I'm asking you is how many years statutory I need for the
3.
3?
3? Yeah.
Oh, okay, 3 years.
Yep.
Okay. And that's one thing I need from the joint sponsor, right?
Correct.
Oh, okay, 3 years tax return. Okay, yep. Thank you very much, brother. I do appreciate it.
Appreciate it. All right. So, what is going on here on Facebook? Everybody's just getting so randy.
What do you mean?
Jeff Bosey, Todd is Satan's lower testicle. Velma Gale, sir, you want to... What is going on here?
I mean, they were talking about how hot it was because Tamika said, OMG, it's super hot. And of course...
Everybody has these double meanings.
Lick with a big stick?
I don't know, but everybody is saying like double meaning.
It's hump day.
I was going to say, we can't not take responsibility for this,
Double entendre.
Who's taking responsibility for this? It's hump day, so I guess... Jonathan is telling me that we should take full responsibility for starting Hump Day.
Exactly.
Did you remember our smooths with bread?
Right.
It was really ooze with bread.
Jonathan. Excuse me, Jonathan.
Never want to get that sound cut out of your body.
I'm just glad that Kim, you're between us right now.
I am not. I want to move. I wasn't about to say I want to change positions. I don't want anything. Yeah.
By the way, the only oozing is the 2.9 million people with syphilis and gonorrhea.
That
was bad. That was horrible.
That was one too far.
That went too far.
Because now we all have that image.
That's what I thought about.
Between that and humping dolphins, I just don't know.
And Trump's leaking pecker, it's all bad news bears today.
All right. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you all tomorrow. Pleasure. No. All right. So, what are we going to do now? I think we do something called social media check-in. It's when we answer your immigration questions that you left on social media.
Yeah.
All right. So we have one from D1 on YouTube. D1.
D1.
Like
Dewan.
Like you
Dewan.
You D1.
I thought it's like Dewan.
No.
You're Dewan.
You're Dewan.
Wouldn't you be D-A-O-N-E then?
Yeah.
Is that what his name is?
No, it's D-E-E.
D1. Isn't that D1 then?
Like the one.
Oh, the one.
I think.
I thought you're much hipper than me.
All right.
I go with whatever you say.
Yes.
All right.
That etymology, that YouTube name etymology was on point.
Pretty, yeah. All right. So if a citizen files for his fiance already in the USA and the stepchild is in Africa, how long does it take to get the children here? Children are 20, 17, and 15 years old. Any concerns about their ages?
Who's sponsoring who?
A citizen is filing for his fiance in the USA.
Okay. I'm concerned about the 20-year-old. You can file fiance petition. They can file K1. You got to file K1s for them right now. K1 for the fiance, K2 for the children. Now, even the 20-year-old can get a K2 visa because that 20-year-old is under 21. When the 20-year-old comes to America, the 20-year-old has to file an adjustment as a K2 visa holder. You're not going to file a new I-130 because the marriage happened after 18. So if you can get the 20-year-old here before the child turns 21, that child will get a K2 and still be able to adjust status as a K2 visa holder as long as that marriage happens within 90 days. If the K2 visa comes through after that child turns 21, yeah, we got a problem. Houston. Dewan.
Yes. D1.
Or whatever your name may be.
Kool-Aid wants to know. By the way, Kool-Aid changed his profile picture to Orange Kool-Aid after we had the conversation.
Really?
So, thank you, Orange Kool-Aid. The mystery is solved.
I want you to know something. We had a lot of debate, in the social media room. Hours and hours. We said, we have nothing to do today.
No.
And everyone was like deciding. I said, does he like orange? Does he like purple?
Yeah.
I'm glad he finally resolved. I'm glad he finally resolved.
Now I can sleep at night.
I've been waking up in cold sweat.
See?
Just like,
sleep at night
oh my
now.
God, what color have I missed? No, thank you, Kool-Aid.
And it is an orange Donald Trump Kool-Aid picture, by the way.
Well, at first he had the Donald Trump hat that said, "My attorney got arrested."
Yes.
And then I said, "You can't have a red hat. It's going to throw me off, Kool-Aid." So he changed it to orange Kool-Aid.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
I like that. Make America Great Again means my attorney got arrested.
Kool-Aid has a question for a friend. Kool-Aid says, if he entered with someone else's passport, could his wife file an adjustment of status for him?
In New York and Connecticut, yes, with a waiver as long as they have the passport.
All right, Terry Ann Carby on YouTube says, asking for a friend. On her visa application that was approved, her status was single. However, her husband died before her visa was granted to her. Can she get married there in the States?
If she entered the United States as a single and she was truly single because her husband died, then she can get married in the United States, of course.
Okay,
She's
so
free to get married.
Is there any? What does she have to do in that
Go say
case?
I do.
Okay, because there's a follow-up. She says, what does she have to do in that case?
Well, I don't see that there's a problem unless I'm missing something.
Mm-hmm.
She was filed as married, and during the process, her husband passed away, and she entered as single. So there's all truthful stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's single in America, and she wants to get married. Go get married. If I'm understanding the question properly.
Go get married, friend.
Yeah.
Terry Ann Carby said, oh wait, no, I'm sorry. That's the one you just asked,
Yes,
isn't
that
it?
is.
That's my bad. Fox Racing said, Brad, since you've mentioned twice that I need to come speak to you personally, I'll be more than
happy to do it once I get my Kool-Aid outfit. Can you imagine he comes as like that Kool-Aid character?
Oh man, I would.
You know,
but
from the
this
TV
is Fox
commercial.
Racing.
That would
And then he starts racing through all our walls. Remember those Kool-Aid
Running
commercials?
into walls.
Yeah, you
and
remember those
desks
Kool-Aid
and stuff?
commercials?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember
the Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid guy would go run through the walls.
What did the Kool-Aid guy say again? Is it like "hey" or something?
That was something.
I don't think he said anything. I just remember him.
He was
oh
like
yeah.
Cool. Oh yeah.
He would say, "Oh yeah."
He was red.
You're right. He was red,
Cool.
and he was
red.
dressed as a picture of
A
red
big old
Kool-Aid.
picture, yeah.
And he would go running through the walls.
That's hilarious.
And you want to know what? And that's what most kids do when they're on sugar.
Yeah, exactly.
They're running through the walls, so they didn't really get it far off.
No, not at all.
Right. So any event, what would he like to do?
So Fox Racing is wondering if I come speak to you.
Oh, I thought this was Kool-Aid who wanted to come
No,
speak
this
to me.
is Fox Racing.
Oh, forget it then.
I know.
Fox
That's
Racing.
why I'm like, Fox Racing is gonna have to be a NASCAR driver.
Yeah, or I don't know, a NASCAR driver.
That's a great
That's
idea,
a great
Brad.
idea.
It sounded so much better out of my mouth.
It does. You can have it.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Fox Racing said, you've mentioned twice that I should come speak to you he asked about the enhanced driver's license, all that jazz. And I'm happy to do that. If I come, could I get a one-on-one consultation, and are you willing to look at my FOIA?
I can have a consultation with you.
Yeah.
If your FOIA is a few pages, of course, I'll look at it. If you're talking about a 2,000-page FOIA, which some of them are, that would take me about an hour or two to look through it, and then I would have to charge you for that separately. Depends what the FOIA looks like. You know, if the FOIA is like this, yeah. If the FOIA is like this, no.
Right. That's actually a completely fair assessment, Brad.
You know, I mean, I'm happy to give my time in a consultation, but what I can't do is, you know, if you ask me to review a 2,000-page FOIA, that's actually doing legal work. That's something different.
That's a whole different thing.
Right.
It's very true. Okay, Dominic Carter on YouTube asked, what's the difference between the 2-year green card and your 10-year green card?
8 years.
Yeah, this is
But
true.
he's on fire tonight, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Two-year green card's a conditional green card that's given to people. It's also given to people who invest $1 million in a business. They're given two ways. One, people who invest $1 million in a business, but usually on this show, we don't have multimillionaires yet calling in with their questions. I guess
You never know.
You never know. But generally on this show, people are asking about marriage, and 2-year green cards are given to people who are married less than 2 years at the time the green card is issued. And the reason is the government in short-term marriages wants the opportunity to go and interview somebody a second time to prove that it was a real marriage, that they didn't screw up and give a green card to someone in a bogus marriage. Now, people on 10-year green cards, those are permanent for life. 2 years is conditional, meaning that you have to go remove the conditions to get the permanent green card.
We've got another one from Reginald Amata, who said, hey, Brad, I passed my citizenship interview yesterday. Congrats.
Mazel tov.
The officer said she can't make decisions on my application. She has to submit it to a supervisor for review because my green card has Amata and my application has Nelson. Is that going to pose any kind of problem?
Well, you have two different names and you did not become a citizen, nor did you pass your interview. They're getting supervisor review, so that means you have issues still, and, you know, I would suggest maybe have an appointment.
All right, Terry.
So I take the mazel tov back at the moment.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a conditional
It's a
mazel
conditional
tov.
mazel tov. Maybe just mazel.
Right.
But no tov.
No tov.
No premature.
Yes.
All right, Terry Ann Carby has
Do you know what
another.
mazel tov means? You do the bar mitzvahs all the time.
Mazel tov. It's like, isn't it good luck?
Good luck, yeah.
Yeah.
So when some, like old Jewish men and Jewish women, like grandmas and grandpas would walk around saying, Jimmy over there, got no mazel. It means like he's just a bad luck guy, like
dang.
stay away from
that
them.
I didn't know they would use it like that.
Yeah, got no mazel. It's just always been, stay away from it, got no mazel. It's been bad luck, yeah.
Keep that out of your circle. Got
just stay away from it. It's bad, that guy's bad luck,
I love
damn.
that.
Yeah. All right, Terry Ann Carby has another question. When someone is not able to come in for their paperwork, how does the phone-to-phone work, Brad?
Hello? Yes, you're from where? Jamaica. When did you come to America? On a tourist visa. All right, so let's go through your case. That's basically how it works. I speak to you on the phone, just like this.
All right.
Right?
Nice
How's that?
and easy.
That easy.
Maybe give him the number again.
The number.
The number. Like, what do they dial?
Which number?
The one they dialed.
The one they dial.
1-800-529-5465. Why do I feel like this is like a Bob movie? Hey, Jimmy, give him the number, man.
Right. What number?
What number are you talking about? You know the number. The number. You know, the one right before we shoot you in the head.
Right.
Give him that number.
Yep. That was it, Terry Ann Carby.
No, but we don't shoot you in the head. We actually oh my God, the lawyer's going to shoot the clients. No, not going to happen. Don't worry. We're making it.
God, you guys.
Yeah, you got to make sure, and no one takes us too seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite the risk we're running today, taking us too seriously.
Right. Don't ever take us serious.
No, only when he's answering immigration.
Now I want you to know when Yonathan. This is a true story. When Yonathan came, when we came to Yonathan, we searched out Yonathan to come on our show.
Yeah.
He said, "What am I going to do? I don't know anything about law, What am I going to do? You know, I'm just going to sit there. And I'm like, and we're like, don't worry. This show is so much more than just law. You'll fit in perfect, right?
Jill literally was like, hey, full-time position. I was like, I don't know what to do. But I feel like I fit in perfect with y'all.
You fit in perfect.
Chelsea Hazard said, evening, Brad, and blessings to your co-host. She always starts like that.
I love that. Thank you.
Thanks, Chelsea. Yes. When USCIS requests more evidence, requests more evidence. Are you there?
Right.
Regarding you proving a long-distance relationship after your interview and you're submitting that RFE, is USCIS going to confirm that they received that? And how long should I wait for a response after that?
You will not get a confirmation, which is why you should always send it by certified mail. And you can wait anywhere from 30 days to 6 months or longer, depending on how much of an investigation they're going to do.
Okay, we have one from Shine Williams. A U.S. citizen and spouse went on their green card interview.
Oh, wait a second.
Whoa.
Dawn Harriet.
What'd she say?
She thinks the show is so-so today.
What?
1 second, let's stop.
Excuse?
Let's stop that.
Squeeze me?
Let's stop right now.
Yeah.
The show is so-so? I think this show is like top-notch.
We're on fire.
We're on fire.
Wow.
Dawn Harriet throwing some shade on all of us.
I'd like a point-by-point bulleted explanation as to why you find today's show so-so, because I feel like we are killing the game, Dawn.
By the way, I am so glad now that I did not pull out her name for the free consultation.
Yeah, she's just going to be like, Brad, I'm going to consult you about yesterday's show.
I would like to consult you. I'd like to consult you and be your... Jill, do you think today's show is so-so? Jill says it's great.
I didn't hear Jill.
She's talked to me.
Oh, okay. Oh, thanks,
Jill.
Yeah.
Ruthie Independent Cutie just said, no matter how bad my day is, I can always look forward to end my day on a bang. Love this show. That's right, especially on Hump Day.
By the way, Carol Anderson, the tiger, I think her fangs are coming out right now. She said, who's saying that?
Dawn Harriet, I don't know if that was smart.
Yeah.
That was smart.
All right. I don't know. Maybe she was, maybe Dawn's having
how can you justify that? Sorry.
Maybe she's having a bad day today.
I don't know.
She's having a bad day.
Don't throw it out on us,
we're not
guys.
having a bad day. We're on
having
fire.
a great day.
All right, I just need to stop the show.
Yeah.
Because I thought we were on fire today.
We are on fire.
I mean, come on.
Don't think we are.
I mean, we had the couple having sex wrong in China. Great.
So wrong.
That was so wrong, but so right.
That's so right for him.
Okay, all right. We had the gonorrhea issues.
Okay.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
We fixed it.
Yeah, we single-handedly gonorrhea.
We had Kim's mom come in and make sure that she's aware of the situation going on with gonorrhea and syphilis.
Thank you, Mom.
We answered immigration questions.
Yep.
We gave away 2 free consultations. I say it's a great show so far.
I do
It's
too.
a fantastic show.
The heck's she talking about?
Don said, not in a bad way, just hilarious. Yo no sé.
That's a little backtracky. Do we agree?
I was only calling Dawn out because I love Dawn, and I'm like, how could she say the show is so-so?
I know, it hurts our feelings.
Yeah, very sensitive.
That's okay.
And so is Kim, and so is Yo-Yo. Sam is crying somewhere.
Oh, Sam won't show his face for days.
Yeah.
You guys may not see a Sam for weeks. Sanke White said, great show, teaching moments with laughter.
That's correct.
That's right.
There
Does that
you
sound so-so to you? I don't think so.
Okay, I think.
All right, let's not. All right,
Sorry.
all right.
We love you. We still love you.
We love Dawn, and Jill says, have some thicker. Jill is now calling me out in my earpiece.
Did she?
Yeah, she goes, Brad, have some thicker
skin.
Thank you. I don't know why I can't say it.
Sheesh.
Jill says I should have thicker skin.
Yeah.
And not worry about what Dawn says and move on with the show.
There we go.
Jill is like, you didn't have to bring the show to a grinding halt to have a discussion about this.
You know, that is a solid executive producer.
Yeah, she said the show's going great until you brought it to a complete halt.
We've been talking about this for like 8 minutes.
So let's go right back into the question, all right?
Yeah.
Shine Williams.
I do love Dawn, by the way. I do love Dawn.
All right,
by the way, Denisha Castillo is now getting jealous. Everyone has such thin skin these days. Denisha Castillo once in a while love Dawn.
You know that she barred you from ever going to China after the
Everybody
situation.
has such thin skin these days, right? Including me.
Except that we just made Sophia pee on herself a little bit.
Oh,
We made her laugh so hard. You're welcome, baby girl.
All right.
Shine has a question.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something. This show's on fire. We're making people pee in their pants. You know the show's on fire.
On fire.
Yes. All right.
All right.
Let's go
Shine
back to what we
Williams.
were talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
A U.S. citizen and spouse went on their green card interview, then was told that they needed to submit bank statements for a specific year. Then 2 days later, the officer calls the husband and asks if they can come in next week. Is this normal for USCIS to make phone calls?
Sometimes, yes, they want to get the case completed. They'll make a phone call. It's actually to your advantage. They'll make a phone call because they say, I can complete this case really fast and get it off my desk if you bring a document in to me. So if you get a phone call and they say, bring this back in, it's a pretty good sign that if you bring this in, you're going to get approved. By the way, Nadira Yerg on YouTube says, this is a very great show, always. And suggesting to, who was peeing in their pants?
Sophia.
Sophia, and was suggesting that Nadira Yerg was also suggesting that Sophia not drink any more water.
Or just pull a grandma, show up to the show with some Depends on.
Yes,
You don't have to
exactly. And then you don't have to worry.
no.
Right? No, she doesn't do that.
Grandma has talked about it.
Oh my God,
She
that
has.
is too MI. Too MI. I
Too
can't-
MI.
Too MI. Too much information.
Yeah, no, I
TMI.
gotcha. Oh, Dawn saved herself. She said, Brad, this is my favorite show.
I know. I love Dawn.
Oh, thanks.
I love
Thanks.
Dawn. I was only kidding around with Dawn anyway.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's because we love her.
Yeah.
Coco's Diaries said, could a refugee green card holder from one of the countries that are banned under Trump's travel ban that are banned? I'm going to go with, can they travel and then get denied to enter back into the U.S.? So if they are a green card holder and they travel to their home country, if they come back, are they part of that
As a
ban?
green card holder, you're allowed to come back.
Okay.
Ricardo Pitter.
Wow.
Okay. Hey, Brad, I have a question. I filed my citizenship and I went on to do the test. I passed the test a week ago. How long after should I look for a mail to go do the ceremony? Maybe a ceremony?
Okay. At first, I thought you were saying, I passed my citizenship. Can I start looking for a mail? Yeah, if you want to get married. But then I'm thinking that she's actually talking about when will my oath ceremony come in the mail.
There you go.
It's about 3 weeks after you pass your interview.
There we go.
CS on YouTube said, the USCIS website said my combo card is in production. How long am I expected to wait to get it in hand?
About 5 months from the time you file.
Right.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it.
Well, you know, I have to say something, Kim, and I know you're going to get jealous.
Oh, I'm jealous already.
All right.
What
Yonathan.
am I?
We sent him out on another food thing.
Did you go eat again?
We sent him out to eat again.
Brad, I'm taking a stand.
We sent him out to eat again.
I'm going to go on strike.
He went back onto the 7 train called the American Experience train, the immigration train.
Yeah.
You can go on the 7 train subway in New York City and pass almost every culture in the world.
All the food.
It's also called the International Express.
Yes.
And it goes to almost every diverse culture known to mankind. And in this particular episode, Yonathan, I think you went to eat Turkish food?
I went to eat Turkish food and then Indian dessert.
Turkish food and Indian dessert. Let's watch.
All right, guys, we have Molly right here. She is a fashionista, first of all. Look at her. So you're actually from this area?
Yes, I was raised in Sunnyside Gardens, and I've seen all the changes in the neighborhood.
And you like the changes?
It's great. It's really great.
So can you tell us a little bit about the whole 7 train tour?
Oh, yes. We have Korean, we have Thai restaurants, We have Mexican restaurants and a lot of Irish bar-type places, of course.
So where are you from? I know you said you're from here, but what's your heritage? Where are you from, your family?
I have Indian ancestral background. So, and they're, it's not far from the Roosevelt Avenue and the Little India area there.
Right. Thank you so much, Molly.
It's my pleasure.
All right, guys. Next, we're going to the Turkish Grill. And I'm really excited about this because the Turkish cuisine is a result of the region's seasonal products and also a nomadic diet. Let's go to the Turkish Grill. Bye. All right, guys. It is a beautiful day out. Now I have the Turkish pizza. That's the first thing I'm gonna try. I've heard so much about it. It's really thin and it's lamb meat. I do not like lamb, but lamb is really big in the Turkish community, the culture, and also in the Ethiopian Eritrean culture as well. I'm gonna try it just for the sake of the show and the segment. This is for you guys. It smells good. Actually, I don't like it. In their defense, I don't like lamb, but I don't like the taste of lamb. We're gonna save this for Jelly Bean and Brad back at the studio. I'm gonna try this chicken kebab because I already know I like chicken, I like kebabs, and I'm super excited about this. Here goes nothing, Turkish food. This is really good. It's definitely got like the Mediterranean, seasoning. And the rice, of course, is so good. They have this cabbage. It's a little cold, but that's what it's supposed to be like. And it's got like a more of a bitter taste. Like you could taste like the vinegar in it. It's really good though. This restaurant definitely has good food. I'm gonna try a little bit more, you know what I mean? So now I am at Maharaja Sweets. Maharaja actually means king in the Indian language, Punjabi. So we're gonna go in. I'm about to get some sweets. I'm excited. Hey.
Hello, brother. How are you?
How you doing?
Welcome to Maharaja Street.
Thank you. You over here working?
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I've never had Indian sweets, any dessert. So, could you help me?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Oh, awesome. This looks amazing.
Most popular sweets, Malai Chum Chum.
Well, how do you say that?
Malai
Chum Chum.
Yeah, and second one is Pink Chum Chum.
Pink Chum Chum.
Yeah.
So what is Chum Chum?
In Indian language, it's khoya.
Khoya.
Yeah.
Got you.
Khoya and coconut powder.
Okay. Okay, what else is good?
Kaju katli.
Kaju katli.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kaju is like a cashew.
Cashew. Okay, so it's like
in Indian language, it's kaju.
Kaju.
Yeah.
Oh, cashew kaju. Got you.
Kalakand is good.
Which one is that?
Kalakand.
Ah.
That's a sugar-free kalakand.
That's a sugar-free.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that. Kalakand, the pink chum chum, kaju katli,
and malai chum chum.
And malai chum chum. Yeah. All right, guys. So we have the great Sukhdev Baba who made these amazing sweets. So tell us about the dessert.
Well, we have actually, everything is made of either milk, paneer, or dry fruit. This is the real thing to make the sweets. Only with these things you can get the proper taste.
Is that a big part of, the culture, like getting the dessert for food, like after the meal?
It is not only after the meal, but every celebration, the small or big, everybody uses the sweet. They distribute among the other people and relatives to everybody, And then we have a special holiday which comes once a year called Diwali. And Diwali, we are very busy for 4 days. We don't sell food, we only sell sweets. And there is a big line for 4 days.
Oh, wow. Yeah. And is that like the culture period? That's
Yes. That's what it is, People have to wait like an hour and a half or 2 hours sometimes in the line to get their number.
Wow. How long have you been in the United States?
Well, it's 37 years since I came to this country, but I opened up this business for last 18 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm glad that whatever we are making, people like it.
I'm gonna start off with the malai chum chum. On top of this is pure silver. It's not foil. This is crazy. It's got cream in it. Oh my God. It's like if you melted jewelry and put it into sweets. This is really good. It's almost like the leche cake because it's like very sweet. Wow. So now we're gonna go to the pink chum chum. And they say it doesn't taste the same, so. The pink chum chum has coconut flakes on top. It doesn't have as much cream as the Malai chum chum, and it's made with cheese. That is very different. So this is rose flavored. I'm excited. This is good. It's kaju katli. This is made with cashews, and it does have the silver on top as well. This one is harder and is super thick. Let me taste it. So this is more like of a solid texture. You really cannot compare it to anything else. It's really good. All right, so now I'm gonna try the special kalakan. It looks like a Rice Krispies treat. So I think it has pistachios on top, like flakes. I really cannot explain like what it tastes like. You really have to come here and try it. They're all amazing. Just like the chef said, dessert is not just eaten after, the meal. It's actually a big part of the culture. So everything is good. You guys definitely have to come here and try this, all right?
Well, there you guys have it. Lord have mercy, I am stuffed. I really appreciate both restaurants for having us back at the studio. I'll see y'all later.
Yo, chum chum.
I'm a chum chum, guys.
Chum chum yo.
I ate silver. Can you guys believe this? I ate silver.
Wait till we send you for the gold chicken wings in Chelsea.
Hey.
Would you do that? Is that the biggest waste of money you've ever heard in your life?
It is.
Right?
It is.
You want to do it
just like give it to us for free, though.
I don't think so.
Everybody else has been they maybe,
love it. Well, you can go. Maybe we should call them, and use our press passes and everything. And
there
be like,
you go.
Hey, we'll go do a whole thing. Yeah. You know what? We all want to do a tasting of the gold. And
there you go.
We'll promote it.
Yeah. I'm down for it.
Yeah, for free gold. Yes.
I'll volunteer.
Yes.
I'll volunteer. I'd like to go ahead and put my name in for all future eating, whatever we're eating. If it's edible, I'll volunteer.
All right, let's go to Marie in Cincinnati. Marie.
Hello.
Hi, Marie.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
Good. What's going on?
I'm good. I have a question. I applied for 130 for my husband in airport, but I didn't put my baby's name.
Why?
I didn't mention my baby on the application.
Why?
Because he was not here when I get them, and he didn't have his name on the baby birth certificate.
You're filed in I-130, but this is your husband's child.
Yes.
Okay, so then you should amend it, and we should definitely fix that. I'm not exactly sure why you wouldn't mention your child that you have with your husband.
Because he was not here when I get them, so on the baby birth certificate, he don't have his name.
That's fine, but he's still the child's father, so you should mention him.
Yes.
Okay? Because other than that, you're making a misrepresentation. You shouldn't do that. You can fix it, though. Okay, but you can fix it.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Okay, hold on if you need help. Let's go to Jonathan in Sawane, Georgia.
Sewanee, Georgia, that is. So that.
Sawane, Georgia. Sawane, Georgia. I was close.
Yeah.
Not close enough.
Yeah.
Because you corrected me.
I'm resided in Georgia now with my wife.
Uh-huh.
And I have a quick question. I came up on the B1, B2 visa, and I'm actually in the process. I just did my status now, right?
Right.
Went to do the biometrics on the 23rd. They had asked me for initial evidence. We sent it off, and they said it was they had received it. That's today. We sent it from Monday, and they received it today. No, my visa is going to expire on September 1st. What if they say that they want to make a final decision on my case?
You filed an I-485, is that correct?
No, I filed an adjustment of status.
That's the I-45. As long as you filed
I-485.
as long as you filed an I-485 application and an I-130, you're in legal status every day that case is pending, so you don't have to worry.
Oh, okay.
All
but
right.
what if they say, for example, they had asked for initial evidence and we send it off to them?
Okay, that's
That's
fine.
the I-1.
Your case is delayed, but eventually you'll get through.
Oh, so I have nothing to
You have
worry
nothing
about
to-
it.
The only thing you have to worry about is whether you did the application properly. But in terms of being illegal, you're not.
But they say that they have to use it to make a final decision on my case.
Correct. So let me explain
so
something
I'm
to you.
saying-
You come here on a visitor's visa. Let me break it down for you. You come here on a visitor's visa. You file an adjustment application. When you file that adjustment, your status is no longer here as a visitor. You're here as a pending applicant for adjustment of status to a lawful resident. That you are legal during this whole entire process until immigration makes a decision on your case. You should get a work permit. You should get a travel document. You're fine.
Oh, so I'm fine.
Yes,
Okay.
but it sounds like you're a little nervous. So hold on. If you want to have a consultation, I'd be happy further to talk about it with you. All right. So.
What's up, Brad?
That's about it.
All right, perfect.
Do we have comments of the day?
We sure do, Brad.
Okay, what are they?
Our very first one is from our girl, Anna Tomarevsky, who says, "It's always a pleasure to watch the show. It's so vibrant."
Thank you.
We're vibrant.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I like being
Yes,
vibrant. That's very colorful.
Isn't it a colorful?
Colorful without wearing colorful clothes.
That's
That's
right.
a great thing.
That's right. It's just purely our personality.
That is
shining
correct.
through, y'all.
That is correct.
Tamika Nelson
Yes.
said, "Me think it's the strong back that those dolphins drank."
Yeah, maybe they took a swim past Jamaica before they made it to France.
You guys have some sort of strong back still?
We still haven't made. We haven't done it yet.
Are you?
Because we haven't. We have to do a game to do it.
Right.
Right. We had them send.
I
We
really
have.
wanna
We have.
try this.
We have the instructions.
We do.
But we got to make a share game to get them to actually do it.
Exactly.
Right. You think the dolphins are horny? Wait till Yonathan and Kim drink all that straw back.
Hey, it's gonna be a real hump day that day. I don't.
Yes.
No comment.
Right.
No
You'll be like,
comment.
how come they ended the show 30 minutes in?
We got to go.
Gotta
y'all.
go.
Gotta go. All right. Good night.
Also on that day, our cold showers will be installed in the
Yes,
studio.
This is true.
And the social media will be like, yes, no. Okay, goodbye.
Bye. Susan Shaw said, "You guys rock all the time. I love you. How you all make the show fun as well as informative. Love."
Thank you.
Thank you, Susan.
Thank you.
And last but certainly not least,
We have a lot of comments of the day.
It was a good day.
We're no longer I call it comment of the day, but it's really now
Comments.
comments of the
Comments
day,
of the day.
or whatever floats Kim's boat.
That's
really
a little
should
bit
be
what it is.
really what it is. Yeah.
what comments float? And you know what? You're lucky that I don't see all of them because yesterday I was looking through them today to see
And there's
who
some funnier
qualified.
ones, right?
Oh. Chukwu was like, "Where did you guys find Kim? She's amazing. Don't ever let her go." That would have floated my boat.
Well, wait till we get to prior comments of the day, right? We have comments of the day and prior comments of the day, ones that Kim missed.
Our final.
It's going to turn into a 5-hour show.
Yeah. Right. Anyone who says anything nice about Kim, it's like becomes a comment of the day.
That floats Kim's
Yes.
boat. I'm easy to please. Ruthie, independent cutie, finally. She said, "OMG, Brad, you are so funny, I just can't manage."
Oh, you said something nice about me too. Thank you very much.
damn
I
right
like
I
Ruthie.
did.
Thank you. So I just want to remind everybody, we're not going to be doing a pop-up show after because we can't always pop up at the same time at the same moment. The whole idea about popping up is we just pop up when you least expect it. So there will be no pop-up show after today. It's done when you least expect
Yeah,
it.
so I think for the next pop-up show...
We're not going to announce it.
I know, we're not going to announce it, but I feel like the first 3 people that comment on the pop-up show should be in a raffle for something.
Ooh.
Yonathan.
But we will not tell you when the next pop-up show is, so
And
that
we
means
don't-
right now
and
you
we
have
won't-
to go to the YouTube channel.
And we will not tell you what you're going to win.
Exactly.
That's
Because
right.
Jonathan just came up with this game just now.
That just like popped in
So
my
we're
head.
still trying to figure out what
you're
we're
going
gonna
to
get
win. Right. But in the next pop-up show, that
idea.
is definitely going to be a game. In the next pop-up show, only on YouTube.
Yes.
The first 3 comments will win something. We'll tell you what you'll win when we pop up. But in order to be notified when we're going to pop up, you got to subscribe to YouTube, and you'll get notified when we do pop up. So make sure you do subscribe to YouTube at Bradshaw Live. Subscribe at YouTube at Bradshaw Live for our pop-up show, which we don't know when will be, which you don't know when will be, but the first 3 comments will win something which we don't know what it is yet.
I like that.
Right? So go to Bradshaw Live
Try
right now on
something.
YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to YouTube, and that way for our next pop-up show, you will definitely be in the running to win something.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay. Finally, follow us on Instagram at Bradshaw Live, because you get to watch the next minute and a half of the best minute and a half on Instagram.
That's right.
Nice.
And finally, subscribe on Bradshaw Live on Facebook, because why not? You should subscribe to everything. All right, with that being said, we're out of here. We'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching 5:30 tomorrow, hopefully on time. But if not, 5:40. See you tomorrow. So, Sam, as part of the production, we have to say this disclaimer at the end of the show. Do you mind reading it for me?
Okay, but you know, Brad, I have to do everything around here. It's bad enough I've got to remember everything that happened on the episode from the previous day.
Forget it. I'll do it. The proceeding was information only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior successful results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein law firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easy to remember, 1-800-LAW-LINK. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein, located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-529-5465. And now, conveniently located in Hartford, Connecticut on 1 Congress Street. Visit us in Connecticut or in New York at 225 Broadway. That's 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LAW-LINK. 1-800-529-5465. What are you doing?